Pogo channel. It's world over. It's a Japanese game show. Now that game show is happening. What they have done innovative is everywhere, like in England, they have a very popular comic personality who does a commentary by seeing whatever you see. And that became so big in India. The adults were watching it. It's supposed to be a children's show. And people like Bipasha, Basu, and suddenly they didn't know I'm doing it. And it's hilarious, just commenting on what's happening and you just taking off. It's like mad commentary. So that was one thing which really got popular. So it's just I experiment with things. I like to do different things and I like to do things and I only attempt them if I know I can be of a certain standard. I have very strict standards for myself. If I feel I can't come up to them, I don't attempt it.
Do you still, envision like, no, I haven't done the best thing yet, or this is what I want to do to...
I don't know. Once you finish what you want to do, then what? So I never think of, I have to do this. And then you finish that and you say, okay, now find something else to do. I just keep doing my work. I like to do different things. I like to try and attempt to do different things. I'd love to maybe get into direction at some point and have more control over the medium. Because then I can get involved in everything, from music to choreography to understanding as a director, as a storyteller. So that's one thing which I would really look forward to. And I'm getting into production, hopefully. Next year I've got 3-4 films lined up as a producer, and I've done 1 or 2 scripts also. So we're working on these things.
What kind of films would you make?
One thing is very clear, I'd like to make films which my family can watch. Okay. I don't want to make films which tread into territories which...
You want to take the kids to them?
Uncomfortable or queasy, Some maybe not like necessarily kid films from the perspective of that they may be more serious and kids may not enjoy them.
Right.
But I don't want to make something which totally contradicts my values. Like I don't like nudity. I wouldn't like to put in excessive violence, which is very gory, that blood and gore. So, the sex and violence, they're 2 things which I think I don't want to get into that territory. I'd like to make movies which don't ask me to.
Right.
Sure.
Like that doesn't require that kind of...
It's very simple. It's cinema.
Require that.
And the beauty of cinema is I can show it the way I want to show it. If you're showing that a woman is getting raped, I don't have to show that. I can, in cinema, beautifully and everybody knows what's happened to her. I don't have to show the act. So it's this whole exploitation. A lot of people do it.
As an actor, do you feel your father's influence in any way? I mean,
of
in
course,
what way?
Of course.
My
father has been a huge influence as far as a human being, the way he's lived his life, because they were destroyed after the partition. So he came from a very, very good family, and then he was on the street with his mother, and he had 6, 7 brothers who were all on their own. Nobody took care of them. So this 8-year-old boy, 9-year-old boy on the street and starting from scratch. For me, that was a huge inspiration, the way he built his life and he came into movies just for survival. He didn't even know what movies were. But he gave us the best of education, and even as a performer, as an actor, there's so much more to him than a lot of people know, which I've seen the nuances, right? As a child actor, to a hero, to comedian, the whole gamut. And for me, it definitely has been a big inspiration.
I mean, that's definitely very good to know. He also has a lot of fan following in the country.
He's at 60 years now. 60 years in the industry is a long time.
Does he ever critique your work and tell you that you're not doing this right?
Sometimes. He's very... He has a very nice way of saying. He will never hurt you. Anybody.
It doesn't look like,
Yeah, he will not hurt you and say, hey, what this is bullshit. He won't. He'll say... First he'll say, nice. And then after about 10 minutes, he'll say, if you had just maybe done something like that, it would have been, a little better.
And how do you react? Or how do you...
I'm very, in fact, I love people who criticize. I am wary of people who praise too much. Because it's like, okay, for me, and people think I'm pessimistic on certain fronts. Because no, when I look at something and it's beautiful and there is a problem, my eye goes on the problem. They say, no, but look at all the good things. I said, the good things are there.
Everybody will see them anyways. Yes.
I have to look at what the problem is and try to make it good like the rest of it. So I will look at, okay, let's look at the flaw and see if we can fix it. Rather than saying, oh, wow, and then getting lost in the wow and then forgetting that. And saying, okay, it's okay. This is all good. Nobody's going to see that. No, they will see that. So that's my approach to work. So for me, criticism is very, very important. I criticize myself a lot. Sometimes I've not even seen movies because I felt like I didn't like, so I didn't go for it.
Are you a critical father as well? Or no?
And sometimes they feel that it's not nice. Not very, but yes, I am. And I feel it's important for them that yes, you need to encourage, praise. At the same time, you have to also criticize. And there has to be a balance struck. If you only criticize, it's bad. If you only
Right.
praise, that's also bad. You need to praise.
But as a parent, that balance is difficult to maintain, won't
Yeah,
you
because
say?
you have to praise, yes, but at the same time, say, look, you can. There's a way of saying it, and sometimes the kids get very put off. So you have to know how to. Every child is different. One child can take the criticism in a strong way. Other child can get very emotionally hurt. So you have to know how to deal with a child, how to, break something to him or, ask him to do something. You have to know your child. You can't.
Right.
It can't be one rule or
Same thing
Can't-
for everybody,
yeah.
that's true. So it's very nice talking to you.
Yeah, fantastic.
And I think
Thank you
the
so much.
audiences would love to.
Thank you, and,
because you've
it
shared
was-
so much of your personal stuff with us. So
and
thank you
wonderful.
very much.
And I hope to come back here and maybe do something
Yes, for some work
as,
next
as,
time.
in my field of entertainment. I'd like to maybe, in some way.
Do you watch? Have you watched any Bangla
I haven't
television?
seen any
Because you don't
Bangla,
understand the language,
No,
probably.
my friend
that's why.
Chunky used to act in a few
Right.
of these. Yeah, actually,
Yes.
I want to watch one movie where he's acted probably. So
That will give you a
yeah,
starting
he's a good
point.
friend of mine. Yeah.
That will
I've
give
never
you-
seen one, but I would like to. Yes, definitely.
Well, before we end the show, do you want to say something else to the audience?
Yeah, first and foremost, I'd like to say, NTV Jonno ami dua kori. May Allah bless you all and all the people who are watching. आपकी दुआएं बहुत ज़रूरी होती हैं एक कलाकार के लिए जो आप लोग देखते हैं और आपका प्यार जो होता है वो कहीं ना कहीं से आता है हम तक. सो थैंक यू सो मच. मेरे ख्याल से दुआएं बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट होती हैं. तो मैं कभी भी अपने बुज़ुर्गों से सबसे यही कहता हूँ कि प्लीज़ दुआ करें एंड अच्छे इंसान बन सकें, अच्छे कलाकार बन सकें. ये बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट है. एंड थैंक यू सो मच. मेरी भी दुआएं और प्यार आप सबको. अस्सलाम वालेकुम.
প্রিয় দর্শক, আমরা আমাদের আজকের অনুষ্ঠান এখানেই শেষ করছি। আশা করছি ভালো লেগেছে, কাছের ভাবে জানতে পেরেছেন জাভেদ জাবরিকে। সবাই ভালো থাকবেন।